with the Excel first. Some of you wanted to do simultaneously, but just note down what we are doing. Write down all these things. As sir said, that the assignment will be given to you. So you have to submit that afterwards. But I'm loading a Excel now. See, when I'm loading Excel, I'm going to click on the icon. Now this icon is of Excel given. If I click on this, now if I'm clicking on Excel, it will load my Excel sheet and then this particular screen is visible to me. Now this window is you have to maximize. So I'm maximizing the button. Now please observe there is no need to maximize, but you know, all of you know the maximize button here. After maximizing, it is showing me the screen, and from here I should start with the Excel part. So normally what we do whenever we want to create something, any new file we want to create, so we have to select a new option. And this new button, when I click, it will give me one more window where the first option for it is a blank workbook. Now, what a file created in the Excel is called as a workbook. So I'm clicking on the blank workbook and it will open a blank workbook for me. But having said this, this particular screen, what I'm showing you at present is in a PowerPoint presentation. Directly, if we want to work, what I should do now? Directly means so practically I want to show you how to work with the Excel. And for this particular part, I need to go to the actual Excel instead of the presentation. So when I'm opening the Excel part, how it looks, so many different parts are shown here. And then it is a tedious job to remember all these things. So might be 10 seconds I'm keeping on the screen. If you can remember the things, it's okay. Otherwise, what I want to make is I want to make it more simple for you. So the next screen, and in the next screen, I had reduced the things. Names are small, might be the less number is shown here. Plus, after this also, I want to cancel this and I want to show practically the everything in Excel. So what I should do? I stop the presentation, go to the Excel worksheet. I'm minimizing this presentation at present. And I'm starting with Excel actually. So observe now. Let me minimize this first. And I'm loading the Excel. So can you observe on your screen below, I have an icon here down on my screen. Wherever you have an icon, that you have to select, and you know the symbol for the Excel. So that symbol also you should remember. And wherever it is, just click on that. So when I click on that, it will open my Excel. At present, you know what happened? I had already opened one file on my screen, but it is a blank screen which I'm showing. Many a times what happens for us is different parts of the Excel screen. I showed you already the screen part, but I want to start with the easiest part. Can anyone tell me what is the part name here? So from top right, I'm starting, and on top right, can you observe here one part is shown. Now here it is not written anything, but it is a cross mark shown to you. Here there is this symbol. Just remember the symbol for this. This is for the first is for the close, second is for the restore, and the last is for the minimize button. Now, Windows is a software or the operating system which is popular. Why it is popular? Because it is following one concept, and that concept is called as graphical user interface. Now, what is the meaning of graphical user interface? Please observe. Graphically, you can understand the things. Communication is done fast with you. Just see the cross mark and you understand it is a close button. Just see the one dash and then you understand it's a minimize button. So that formula is followed by the Windows, and that's why it is still popular. So close, then restore button, then the minimize I showed you. Can I show you one more button on the screen here only? So next to it, we have one more additional button, and that is this particular part. Just see the symbol. Remember this symbol for what is this for. And I'm pointing on that. So when you point on that, it will show you the name of that part. So it is a ribbon display option. Can you observe on your screen, you have the menu bar, or it is also called as a tab. And what is a tab concept? Here it is file, home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review, view. Yes.
I'm so sorry I had to stop you.
Yeah.
Guys, this session is also being YouTube recorded. Some of you are typing. The speed is a bit more, so you cannot note it. We also have a YouTube content recorded. The same exact meeting is being recorded on YouTube as well. You can definitely refer to note it out from there. Right now, sir, even if you can handle it a bit, because बच्चों क्या है कि content ज़्यादा है, थोड़ा time कम है. तो थोड़ा सा टाइम एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा. If you are okay with that, then yeah, we'll go a bit slow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I,
guys.
I need to reduce the speed, sir, right?
Yeah. If you can a bit.
Yes,
And
definitely.
as I said, students, everything is available on YouTube, guys. It's all for you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So these are the tabs concepts are available here. And below tab, now suppose I'm clicking on the home concept. All the commands related to the home are visible on this ribbon. So how I'm showing here, please observe. This particular option on top right, that is a ribbon display. If I click on this, it will show me auto hide ribbon. And if I click on this, all these tabs and the ribbons are in, that is not visible to me. So if you get this situation, then you click on this again and click on the last option I'm selecting. Show tabs and commands. But if I don't want show both the things, only tabs I want, click on tab and I'll only get the tabs on my screen. Second, again, I want to bring everything. So last option is show tabs and commands for this. So what I'll get, even the tabs with the commands also for that particular option will be visible to me. Assume I'm clicking on home. I clicked on home and I'll get all the options related to home. I'm clicking on insert. I will get all the options related to insert. Like this, they are handy with you. So that way, immediately you can use all these things. So now with this background, what I want to do is this particular screen I told you, on top right, we had seen the close button, restore button, minimize button, and this name. What is the name of this? Which will show you tab as well as uh, commands related to that. And after starting with this, we know that is a tab concept, command part. Now we'll come to the page of Excel. Now in Excel page, entire screen is divided into the rows and columns, and all the rows are having the row numbers. And can you observe on bottom top left side, you have the rows like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes like this. At the same time, you have the columns like A, B, C, D on the right side. How many columns are there? If you really want to know, what I'm doing is at present, I'm pressing Control and right arrow key. If I'm pressing Control and right arrow key, it will go to the last column for me. And that column is XFD. Now, what is happening as the version increases, definitely these columns and the number of rows are also increasing here. So you will say, sir, but and if you started with the ABCD concept, I'm going to the pressing Control and home, ABCD or like this I have. So after Z, what I have, it is a B, like that it goes on. And multiple columns I have in this particular book. This is called as a workbook basically. And if I want to go to the number of rows in this case, this part, Control and down arrow key I'm pressing, and observe the rows. Last row, if you can check, it is 10,000, 48,576 rows are there. Now this particular thing is in one worksheet. This particular page which I had opened, the file which I had opened is called as a workbook. And in one workbook, I have one worksheet. And in one worksheet, I have this so many rows and columns. Like this, in one workbook, I can open multiple worksheets simultaneously. That is possible. So if you want to really see those, down can you observe bottom? I had written here is a blank concept here. Now this blank is one worksheet, and in this we have multiple rows and columns. Then I had shown one more particular worksheet here. So I can shift from one to second. And if I click on this division and roll number, it will show me that worksheet. If I click to blank again, so it is coming to blank. Like this, according to my requirement, multiple worksheets we can work. At present, again, I'm saying Control and home key. So it will go on top for me. I want to start from this. Today, first, initially, I want to type something. And what I want to type, I am saying serial number, standard of a child, then division, and a roll number and a name concept. So after typing this, what I realize is for a child, I want to create some data. Now this data can be anything. As sir and madam had told, sir had told already that the data in a house, you can create your own data and manage your house activities also. How much monthly, how many things you need in your house, that you keep a record, and that also can be managed by you. Observe what is happening. Now in serial number, the first part I am saying using arrow keys, I am going below the serial number, and there I want to type the serial number. There are 10 students in my class, suppose. So what I'm writing here is I'm typing 1 and then I'm typing 2. Now remaining things, if I start typing, it is a tedious job. So how Excel is helping us, observe. I'm selecting first row, holding the shift key and pressing down arrow key. So together I had highlighted both the cells. I'm going on first cell, again shift and down arrow key I had selected. Can you observe my arrow pointer is not at the hand symbol, it is a plus symbol which is in white color. If I point on this bottom right corner of this cell, and then my cursor is changed to a black plus symbol. So if I click on that, if I click on that and drag, drag downwards. Now, when I'm dragging downwards, automatically with that, I'm getting the numbers, and I wanted that 10 students I wanted. So if I leave the screen, automatically all the numbers are displayed on my screen. I want to repeat what I did. I had gone to the first number, which I had already typed. Second also I had selected. Then I'm pointing on this bottom right pointer. And then when it becomes a black color, holding the button and dragging downwards. How many numbers I want to enter in that I can decide. And at present, I want till 10 only. So 10 students are in my class, so I'm leaving here. So automatically, I got all the 10 numbers. So no need to type. Same way, today, if I assume all the students are from 9th standard, so I'm writing 9 here. Some of you are from 8th standard also. But after writing 9, again, I'm going up. And now if I drag, dragging is basically what it is doing. Point to that particular cell, go to the black color plus symbol and drag this downwards, and a 9 will be copied for you. So this way, what you can do is you can type few things and remaining things you can copy paste, but according to your requirement, you can get serial number you got because with first two cells you had selected 1 and 2, and then you are dragging. So it is increment by 1 automatically happen. But when you had selected the 9, standard 9 concept, that time what happened, 9 is copied continuously till the 11th row or for the 10th student. Then after this, now I entered this part. What I can do is I'm just selecting the entire both the things. I can make it here on top. If you can observe, here are the options available. Now these options are available in a home tab. Which are the options here? Here you have an option called as a top align. Here you have an option called as a left align. If I click on left align, in that particular cell is a combination of row and column. So in that cell, the entire data will be shifted to the left side, or you can shift to the right side, or you can make it at the center also. Now, along with this center option, this is a horizontal center basically. What I'm doing, please observe. I'm clicking on the 11th row. Now the row which is 11th and 12th, between that, if I go, I can click and hold that, and I can increase the height of that particular cell. So when I'm increasing the height, can you observe my entire thing is at present center, horizontally center. There is one option which I had already selected, that is a vertical center. Now, if I cancel this, observe now in that particular cell, now this particular cell which we are talking, this cell address is what? If I ask you, now this is a column A and row 11. So that name is already shown here also in this name, which is your current or active cell here is shown here. So now this particular cell, if I want that the 10 should be horizontally center, so already center option is selected, but even vertically also it should be center. So select that and click on this particular button, which is shown on your screen. Now here, this is a top one I'm selecting here. This button is for middle align, means vertically it will align. So like this for everyone you wanted to do, select the entire thing. How I'm selecting, go to the first point, hold the shift key, go on pressing down on arrow key, and now right arrow key. And after this, what you are doing is you have to click on the align vertically middle, and it will be done. Now you'll say, sir, but other columns are not aligned properly because their height is small, so it is not visible. So what I can do now is already the 10 rows are selected. So I can right click. I can select this row also. How? Directly to entire row can be selected like this. The right click on this, and there I will get an option called as a row height. So I can decide the height of a row also, which I can change. So assume I'm selecting a 30 row. So click on the row height. It will give me one dialog box. And in that dialog box, I have to type the height of that particular thing. And the height is shown here. Can you observe below? Height is for the particular row, all 10 rows which are selected. I'm selecting as 30. So when I say 30 and click on OK, observe what is happening. The row height has increased. And if you observe, all the numbers which are there inside are horizontally as well as vertically aligned at the middle only. That is planned. Now, with this background, now what I want to do is the next part. So what I'm doing is already it is typed. So I'm going ahead and I want to type few additional things here. So what I want to type, so here I'm typing roll number and name is already typed. addition subject of this particular child also. So instead of wasting time in typing, already can you observe after division roll number name, all the subjects are typed: English, Hindi, Math, Science, History, Geography, total and percentage. So that also heading is typed. This, then I want to type a division. Now, what is the division part? Why I'm highlighting this division part? Observe, I am typing, suppose this child is from A division, second also A, or three students in one class. That way we are working at present. And the last column is the fourth child joined a division A afterwards. So I press A. So there are now, but what is happening? The A is not together at present. So that how to manage that also we'll see afterwards. Roll number when I have to enter 1, 2, 3. Again 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and again the last person is from the A divisions. His roll number is 4. Once this is entered, now what I want to do is a name I want to enter for all the students. So what I'm doing here is assume name and the subject marks. Instead of wasting time, I had already typed for you. And here the names are mentioned here, Sachin, Saurav, everything. And here, if you observe while typing, it is not aligned properly. It is not at the center. So you know how to work with this. Together, if you want to do, you can go to the Sachin, first child's name, select, click and drag downwards or right side directly. And once you are done this, your setting is here already. You can click on center option. It will be aligned horizontally center, and above that one option we have, it is a middle edge, that is a vertically center, and your data is arranged like this. So this is the first second part which we had done, name and the subjects marks we had learned. So typing part we had skipped some part, directly it is typed for you. And now I want to go ahead with the next option. And what is the next option? I want to calculate the total marks scored by this particular child, roll number 9th A, roll number 1. So formula concept I want to highlight. Whenever you want to write a formula, observe on the screen, you have a formula bar here. This fx concept is a function, basically formula. Ready-made functions are available for you. So how to work with this part? When I point on this, it will tell me insert function, which function you want to enter, which is my active cell at present is, it is I've clicked on this. So my active cell at present is L, and the row number is 2. So it is L2, and that is highlighted here also, that you can find out. Now, once this is done, here how to input a formula here. To input a formula, I'll go to this option, that is the insert function. Click on this. Now, when you are clicking, directly it is giving one dialog box on the right side of your screen. If you observe on the right side, there are many functions available in Excel. So which functions? So observe sum, average, if. So all these functions are available. I'm selecting the first function as sum because I want the sum of all the subjects. So click on sum and click on OK. If I said OK, it will ask me the next function. Now, what is the next part it wants in this particular thing is, you want the sum of what? And can you observe automatically it had highlighted this part for me. Can you observe? F2 to K2. Now this colon is there in between. Automatically it is coming. What is this F2 to K2 concept? Please observe this particular cell is F2, then G2, H2, I2, LJ2, and K2. So that is the meaning of this. I want the sum of all the cells from F2 to K2. So that is already appeared here. So I don't have to worry about this. So what I'm doing again, I'm showing you, click on insert function. You will get dialog box, get a function which you wanted. Sum I'm clicking. Click on OK again. Then automatically the name numbers are coming because it's considering. If you want to modify, you can modify that also. After selecting this, I'm clicking on OK. And observe, you will get total there in that particular cell. Now you'll say, sir, this function, the ready-made function we had used, can we directly type? You can directly type also. So how you are typing, please observe. In L2, sorry, my mistake, L3 cell, if I want to show you that, you have to, any formula you want to write, and you have to press equal to sign. See, not the equal to sign means you want to write a formula. And what is a formula? Just write sum. After sum, options are coming automatically for you. Put a bracket symbol here. And now which cell you want. Now what I'm doing at present is I'm saying F2 colon, and then I'm saying K2. Now, one mistake I am doing here. What is a mistake? Please observe. I said computer that in L3, I want the sum of F2 to K2. And if I press enter, I will get the same sum. You will say, sir, sum you got, no, 464 is correct. But please observe, this is a next child. This is a next child. So here I should not get the sum of the previous child. So this particular cell address is F2 to K2. So this answer is coming here. So that is not right. So how to do the modification? If I do mistake in the formula and how to modify, so click on this. You have always this particular option. Whatever you had typed there, it is visible to you here. So what you can do, you can go there. Now this particular marks are for the next child, second child, but the row numbers are F3 to K3. So here I'm going, click there and modify that. Instead of F2, you can make it F3, and instead of K2, you can make it K3. And after doing this, what I'm doing, oh, please observe, I'm pressing enter. And now I got the sum of that particular next child, that is 467 I got. So whichever way you want, you can do the formula. How? Just click on this first option. Then you will get a dialog box. Click on sum, click on OK. Already range is selected. You can modify the range also and click on OK. Then you will get a sum there directly. Or if you want to type also, I had shown you how to type. That is, any function you want to type, formula you want to type, just press equal to first, and then that formula you have to write. Sometimes by the easy method, I will tell you, but it might be not easy method, a lengthy method for writing. If I say is equal to, and on the, this is now Rahul, child's name is a Rahul now here. Rahul's marks we want to add. And you can say equal to F4 plus, you can write G4 plus H4 plus I4 plus J4 plus K4. I can do like this also, press enter. It is a tedious job. And because of that, we use a function. So though I'm getting a total at present, I'm cancelling this. If it is small numbers, two numbers you want to add, it is allowed. But then if it is a range you want to add this, then you should use a sum function. So here, what I'm doing now, this function is already, this particular sum is already calculated here. So again, what I'm doing, please observe, interesting part. Again, go to the bottom right tab here. And when your arrow changes from plus, white color plus symbol, to black color, click and hold and drag this. Now, what is the meaning of dragging here? You are copying a formula. And once you are copying a formula, means everyone's total you get. So only once you have to do that function. And for same thing, if you want to do all of them, then just drag the cursor and you will get, copy that formula in the different cell and you will get the answer for this. So it is easy for us. So total is calculated. Then what I'm doing is I'm going to the percentage. Percentage, again, formula concept. Now formula is a different formula. What is percent formula is not there, then what we can do? If we have our own formula, that also we can generate. Now what is a formula here? There are 6 subjects for us. All these 6 subjects, assuming that all of them are out of 100 you had scored, so total marks for this all 6 subjects is 600. So formula, if I want to write, I am just writing equal to, then I want total multiply by 100. Total multiply by 100. So what is the total basically? I cannot write total here, or I should not type 464. I should write the address of that particular cell. So here I want the percentage of the first person, that is Sachin. So what I'm doing is I should write L2. Now what is L2 basically? L2 is that particular address of that cell. So if I say here, I can type or I can click on L2. L2 means the sum 464 we are talking. Multiply by 100, formula I'm writing, multiply by 100 and divide by total. So total marks are 600 out of 600. So if you write this formula this way also, it will work for you. Press enter and you will get the marks here. Now once you got the marks, 77.333% you are getting, click again here. I want to copy and paste the formula here. So what I'm doing, point on this, click and drag this. So this way I got the marks for percentage for all the students. So only one place you have to put a formula and copy that formula. Then I realize that this particular percentage is coming in the 0.3333 concept like this. I want the decimal points 2 only. So what to do? Now one more handy option you have, all of you have, is once these particular cells are selected and something you want to do with this, just right click on the screen and you will get one more additional facility for you. One of the facility from this is you have to click on that. Can you observe down, you have a format cell option is there. Format is basically a design a cell. Cell means one cell, but we had selected the range of cells. So what will happen now is for all the cells which we had selected, we want to do some changes. So what is the change concept? So again, I'm doing right click on this, go to the format cell option, click on this, and it will give you the different setting for this particular formula. Now, what are the settings? Please observe. The settings are like this. Number, alignment, font, border, fill. Now, these options are very handy for you. So what I'm doing is I'm related to the number now. So click on number, and there are different categories if you can observe: general, number, currency, accounting. So different categories are there. One of the category I wanted at present is related to the number. That is the second option for me. Now in this number, I am selecting the decimal places. Can you observe here the number of decimal places which I am selecting here is 2. So already it is selected. When I click on number, the standard setting is already there. That is the decimal places are 2. Other things, a negative number. Suppose the number is negative, then how you want to represent? Whether minus symbol should be there or it should be displayed in red color. So that also you can decide. But that we'll see afterwards. Marks we are not expecting at present negative. My minimum is 0, but then not negative definitely. So decimal places I'm selecting here, and that is 2, and click on OK. And observe the range which I had selected. For that, the percentage, it is round up to the 2 digits and it is giving me the answer. Now here, after this total and percentage which I had selected, what I can do is percentage is already selected, written here. Now what I can do is I can design both the things. Suppose I had designed here, select both the things. And can you observe the 77, the percentage is coming little down. It is not aligned properly. So I can select, I can click on the center horizontally and vertically also, and it will be done for us. Is it okay or not? Tell me. Sorry, you cannot answer me directly. So this way you can design this part. Now what I'm doing now is, after selecting this, both the things concept done properly, I can color the entire worksheet is ready for me. Means the serial number to percentage, everything is, every values I got now. So what to do? You can design your data. So how to design? I can suppose this highlighting this part. Can you observe one drawback here is the geography wherever I had written it is not fitting in that cell. So what I can do? I can go between K. I can go between K and the L row. Now here there is a option for you, center here for the K and L. So go there, and when your pointer is a plus symbol or that is a I symbol or might be arrow is, when you point on this K, you will get a double-headed arrow. So this arrow is, you have to click and drag. Now when you drag, you are increasing the size of that particular column. Once you are increasing it, okay, you don't want so big actually. So you want that actually geography should be fit properly. So you can go there and just double click. So when you double click on this, it will show you, it will fit that entire thing into that particular screen, that much width it will decide, and that way it will be worked out. Any other column is not fitting, just go there and double click and then it will fit properly. Now what I want is, the first row is a heading.
Sorry, sir, again interrupting you. Students have been muted, sir. They cannot unmute themselves. We have disabled that option due to large meeting size now. So they
Right,
are,
right.
but constantly they are enjoying on the chat box. Chat box is all filled up. So they are
Okay.
replying you actually, but not they cannot unmute themselves.
And I cannot just go and check that what they are doing. So I just want to teach. If you can check what they are saying, please
I'm all
let me
there,
know.
sir. I'm all there, sir. I'm all there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
all super active.
And great, great, great.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that part. In case any doubt, problem, please talk to me like this directly, because I cannot. Someone might be calling for to me, but directly talk to me. Is it okay, sir?
No, actually, no one is, basically one or two. But yes, I'll be able to help them out later. As of now, we can move with the seminar in the constraint of time.
Yes. So till what time I can continue like
Yes,
this?
yes, आराम से students are all there enjoying. ठीक है ना
Yes.
बच्चों? Sir can continue ना?
They cannot speak. I know
Yes,
they
yes,
will
yes.
write
No
again.
doubt, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
I know.
Lots of yeses, sir. Lots of yeses.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Good, good. Now what? Good, great. So now I'm selecting the heading part, and what is the heading part now? Here is all those columns headings I'm writing. I can change. Now here, can you observe on the home? Still we are with the home tab at present, and we have the color option also with this. Now color is what? The color, background color, as well as the text color also. So this yellow color which is shown here, that I'm selecting. When I click on that down arrow key, I can select the color. And I'm selecting might be a light blue color at present. That is your choice. You can select which color you wanted. And might be a dark color I wanted to select so that it will be visible. Might be a dark blue I can use on that part, but still the effect is not shown. What we can do now is heading, I want a little bigger size. I can change the font also, the way of writing a particular thing. I'm changing and then I'm selecting Algerian. So if I select the Algerian, it is changed, but still the effect is not visible. So what we can do is I can increase the size 14 of that particular font. As soon as I increase the size, what happened? All the words are not fitting properly. What you can do is go between C and D, go between the row D and E, roll number and name, and according to that, wherever it is not fit, then it will fit exactly according to your requirement. So go between H and I, double click on that. Science is not fitting, the double click on that part. Same thing with the history also, and definitely with the geography also. You can double click between two column headings, and then you can adjust the width of that particular column. After selecting this, now I had selected the heading part. Whichever heading you want, that you can do. So this heading I had selected. Now you want to design your this remaining data also. So that also you can select. Hold the shift key. Go to the first option from where you want to start. Hold and drag your cursor. Go down. And now for this also the background color can be changed. So I am changing the background color. Again, I'm selecting one light color here basically. And the background text color, I want in little dark color. Still, if it is not effective, now we had to increase the size, but not necessarily every time you have to increase. What I can do is I can make it a bold option is there. So bold means little dark you have to make it. So that I'm doing here. I'm selecting bold. And can you observe the color that is bold automatically setting is done. You can make it italics. I stands for italics is, that is it will be a little bit tilted for numbers. Or if you cancel, again it will come here. That way you can design your worksheet or the data which you have typed here. After typing, that is the remaining data we had done. Now what I want is what is remaining in this particular data. What is remaining? Again, I'll just change this, select this, click on the background color, click on the text color, make it bold, make it italic, and that way you can design this. Now we want to go ahead with one more important part for us. Now what is the important part here? What is remaining in this? Total percentage done, but we can work with the minimum and maximum marks subject wise. So how to work with the subject wise part? So here down I'm going, and one heading I want to type here. Below the name column, I'm just typing the heading, and the heading is the typing part is minimum. I'm writing minimum marks basically. Then I want a maximum marks, and the last is the average mark. So average. Now, if I do the spelling mistake in that, I can double click on the screen here, or I can go on top and then I can correct the spelling mistake and press enter. It will be changed. Now, minimum, maximum, and average marks subject wise I want. This means the formula is required for us. So I'm clicking on for the English concept. Now in English, I want the minimum marks. So you know the formula tab is there already. But if you know the function, I don't know, can you think which is a function for minimum? And it is min. How for the sum you have for calculation the total sum is there. Same way to find out the minimum marks in a given range or whatever the range you wanted, in that the function name is min. So how to write? Can I directly start writing min, or whether I should write equal to sign? Because any formula you want to write, always it has to be given as a equal to sign. So give equal to sign first and then write the formula. I'm directly typing the formula as min into bracket. Now I want the minimum value between what? Can anyone think the range? Now I want the English. English concept is this. These are the marks for the 10 student. So what is a cell range? It is a column number F and a row numbers from 2 to 11. So what I can write here is, can you think of this part? I should write what in min concept? I should write the cell range, that is F2 colon F11. So I'm writing that F2 capital small allowed, a column number F capital or small allowed, F2 colon F11, and close the bracket. If I press enter, if you observe in that particular English marks, the lowest marks in the particular subject scored are 17. This you can check that also. You got that. So if you understood the main function, can we think of a max function also? And all the same way, the way you had done main function, if you can type the formula, what I should write, and as a formula, whenever I'm writing, always I should write equal to sign first, then the function is max into bracket, range is same. Now range with the mouse also I can select. See what I'm doing. I'm clicking on F2, holding the mouse button, this button, and dragging this. So I can select a range like this. So automatically down, if you check in the formula, it will come as here. If you observe, it is automatically coming as is equal to max F2 colon F11. So that's it. And then I close the round bracket, press enter. So if you check in that particular English subject, the highest marks for me are 96. We said it is an accounting software calculation part. So normally in accounting calculation part, definitely is helping like this. Observe now the next part, average. Can you think of the average function now? I know AVG, someone might be thinking of this AVG concept, but please remember only with the average part, I have to write is equal to AVERAGE, full word. So there is no short form for that, but then just remember this average. And again, the same thing. What is that? The range. Click and drag this entire range, or you can directly type F2 to F11, close the bracket, and you will get the average marks in English for the 10 students. So that is the advantage for you. Once this is done by you, what you can do, same formula you want to apply for all the remaining subjects. So you know what to do. Just select this, not only minimum, of all the three you select, go to the that black color plus symbol and drag. Now till geography I'm going. Now if I go till geography means all subjects covered. Whether you want that who scored the whose total is lowest, minimum or maximum or average, that also you can work with. And you will get everywhere the answer for that. So that is the advantage with the formula. Now what I'll do, can you observe the percentage is still coming more than 2 digits? You will say, sir, but you did the setting, no? I did for that range only. So what I had to do is now again this new range I am selecting, and can anyone think now how to change the decimal places in this case? So select that those particular percentage, three cells I'm selecting, and on this the handy option for you is there. Right click on this. See, if I right click outside, the selection will go. So your skill is what you want to do the send changes for this. Click here, shift and down arrow key, select the entire range. On that range only I had to right click. So means it is active at present, it is not cancelled. Three cells are selected. Go to the option. Go to which option? Tell me which option I should go in this. Yes, it is a format cell option, right? So go to the format cell, and can you observe one more interesting part? Any command which you are selecting and there are three dots, these three dots, everywhere three dots are not there. So three dots means basically computer wants some additional information from you. So it will give you one dialog box. And what is happening? So as soon as I right click on this, click on format cell, it will give me one more dialog box, some additional information computer wants from me. So I had to select which option I can select. So click on the number, decimal place is already selected, and click on OK, and you are the number of decimal places planned here. Now the new things which you had given just now, that is a minimum marks, maximum marks, and the average, not designed. So you can design this also. Just select this. You have the color option. Whichever color you want, select that part. Make it a different color, might be a very odd color also you can plan, think not, but then when you plan color combination it is not visible, so proper color combination has to be there. So this particularly I am making it red color. Still it is actually made as a, sorry, I do need to select this again, wrongly got this selection got cancelled. So I'm clicking, making it bold, making it italic, and that's it. So I had used the additional functions like minimum, min, maximum, max, and for average, the full average concept, and range I can give. So this way I can work. As sir said, yes, sir had already said that you have to do one worksheet also at home. One work will be given to you. So what I expect is monthly how much expenses and the income, not income for you, but at least expenses if you can plan. So you are spending so much money on might be the grocery part also you can plan for your mummy. Mummy will be happy with you. So plan a monthly how much expense, how much you are purchasing the different elements. Now with this background, can you observe this? This looks that this is done, right? This looks this is done. Now what I am doing now is after this, I want to go ahead and this part I am designing already. After designing, I want to insert something. Observe now. Okay, and now here, before going to that graph, one more change we will do here. Can you observe one change I am doing? I have one more tab, that is the same tab, home. In that one more option I have. Can you observe this is a conditional formatting? Based on a condition, you can format. Now, this is a very interesting option for you. Please observe what is the option here. The option is in this subject, English and all the marks which are selected, I'm highlighting these marks only. Only marks I am highlighting. Once I had highlighted the marks, I can go to this conditional formatting option. Click on this. The first option I'm selecting at present, highlight cell rules. Now, what is the rule for this? I had selected all the marks of all the subjects and some rule I want to set here. And what is the rule? Please observe. Here I have a greater than, less than, between, equal to, and so many different options are there. So all options we are not working at present, but observe I'm selecting greater than. I'm selecting greater than option. Now, as soon as I said greater than, can you observe one dialog box is shown, format cell that are greater than 73.5. That I don't want. I wanted to know how many students in which subject they scored more than or equal to 90. So I said the option I had selected is greater than only, but it should be greater than equal to. No? So one more option. Here I am clicking. Okay, sorry. Here and I am typing the directly number is more than 89. So more than 89 means 90 and onwards I will get. If I click on this, what will is going to happen? Please observe. If this condition is true anywhere in the cells which we had selected, I can change the color here. You have a light red field with the dark red text. This is a ready-made setting you can select, or you can custom format. Now, custom format means what? If you click on custom format, which color you wanted, that color combination also you can select. At present, what I'm doing is I'm selecting whatever the option available here. That is a light red field with a dark red text. So if I click on this and click on OK, one advantage for me, entire group, I'll understand where, how many students or wherever the marks are more than or equal to 90 are highlighted like this. And the color combination which I had selected, that is also possible for this. Next, again, still I am with the same option in home already. And in home, conditional formatting I'm going, and I can have a rules concept also here. Can you observe the rules, new rules concept? So if you want to change the rules concept, that also you can plan here, but ready-made things only initially we are working. Format all cells based on their values, format only cells that contains, so between, less than, greater than, so many different options are available. That also we can see. Now here observe, you can clear the rules. Suppose the rules you had written already and you want to cancel this part. So there is an option called as a clear rules. So you can clear the rules, select the cell and clear the rules for that particular option that I'm not clearing at present. But this way you can highlight a specific thing. Some people want to know how many students failed. It means someone's passing marks are 40 and you want to know how many people scored less than 40. So that is also possible. How? In the same cell. Means if you select this, go to the highlight cell and there is a less than option is there. Now with the less than concept, you know what we are doing? Format cell that are less than, and what is the number? Less than 40 I'm writing. So if I click on this color combination, I should change so that you will understand. This is a yellow field with the dark yellow. Yellow color I'm selecting at present. It should look different. No, that's why. Click on this. Now you say, sir, but there is no change because no one scored less than 40. So what I'll do is just to check this 70, I'll make it less than 40 and we'll make it 35. And as soon as I type 35 and I press enter, observe the color is different for the 35. Yellow background, light yellow concept is there, and that way it will change. And one more thing I want to highlight. Can anyone observe the total of Sachin? And the total is 464. If I change the marks of Sachin, this is 84. These marks are geography. Sachin scored 84. If I change it to 90, there was a mistake and I corrected that. And as soon as I press enter, what will happen to the total and the percentage that I want that you should observe? 464 and 77.33. I am pressing enter now. Please observe what is happening. Total has changed, and that is the advantage of formula. If formula you had created, you change the marks every time, you don't have to refresh or something like this. Automatically it will be refreshed, and total percentage. Not only that, if you had observed the marks in the geography, highest mark, if you observe down, if you had observed the highest marks in geography mentioned as 93. So here 93 is also mentioned here. But if this person Sachin, we are changing marks from not 90, if we make it 100, and if I make it 100, what will happen? That 470 will be increased and it will become 480. His percentage is increased 80%. And if you check, even the highest mark for that geography subject is changed to 100. So you don't have to do anything again and again. Once the formula is set for the particular month, the worksheet which we are doing at home, a worksheet which you are done with which elements we are purchasing, the list will be huge. But then still take some example initially and work with this. Any change every month, same formula you have to copy paste, and then you can do every time, you don't have to create. That is an advantage for the function concept. Next. Okay, with this background, what we had done is the data. What is stored in this particular data is, I'll just shift up 1 minute. If someone wants to know how many people scored exact 100 in the list, normally what happens when the 10th or 12th standard, who scored 100, that is a major part for us. So again, same thing, instead of greater than 90, you can say equal to 100, and all the hundreds will be highlighted for you. And that is an advantage we can do. How to do? Again, I'm repeating. Select this range, click on conditional things, highlight, and equal to, and you say equal to concept, and what is the number, you say 100 and click on OK. Wherever a person is getting 100, that will be highlighted. You change the marks of a person, suppose 100, and that will be highlighted. That is advantage. And even 35, which we are highlighting here, what is the 35? Less than 40. That also color combination can be selected. Now in this particular sheet, the color combination is almost looks similar, but then you can modify that also. Is it okay or not? Any doubt till now? Oh, sorry, you can't answer. Okay. So min max average chart we had done. Now with this background, what I'm doing is, now whatever the data you had created here, whatever the data is created, what we can do is we can sort this data also. So one more thing I want to highlight in this. Observe. This is a roll number 1 and a Sachin, Saurav and Rahul. They all are from division A. But there is one more person in the same standard, 9 standard A division is at the last. Harbhajan is at the end. So what you want to do is you want to sort your data. So what you can do is from serial number till the entire worksheet I'm selecting. Observe now this entire column, rows and columns I'm selecting, where I'm entering even a total percentage also. And what I'm doing is there is one option for us, that is on top right. Can you observe here? Here one option is there for us. Option is sort and filter, basically sort and filter. So this option I'm selecting down arrow key, and it is asking me option. It is asking sort small to large, small to large, large to small. What, how you want to sort this data basically? Now first what we will do is we want to sort division wise. Division wise also at present ninth, all standards are same. So what I'm doing is standard wise plus division wise. So then there is option is custom sort straight away. Go to the custom sort. Observe what I'm doing. Here the first level, sort by. First I should sort based on the standard. Means if you have in a list 8 standard and 9 standard students randomly stored, you want all the 8 standard together and then 9 standard. So you should select a 9 standard, and that too what should happen? Small to large. Now what is the meaning of small to large? All 8 standard will be first, and then the 9 standard, then 10 standard, that way it will work. But if all are 9 standard, then what will happen? In that you want to do add one more level. Can you observe here? You have one more level here. Add a level. Click on this add level, and then by. Means if the standard is same, what to do? Click on this down arrow key. Then you want to sort based on division. So if you click on division, and then it is A to Z again. A to Z means what? A should come first. That is alphabetically order. And now if I click on OK, before clicking on OK, I want to tell you something. This Harbhajan is from a 9 standard A division. He is a part of A division. He is at present at the end. If we sort standard wise, all the 9 standard will come together. But in that also, division A should come first together. And let's see, I'm clicking on OK and your data will be like this. Can you observe in the standard 9? So it is shifted. Not only the Harbhajan is coming up, his entire row is shifted up. His entire marks are shifted yet. So this way you can get the all the data together according to your requirement. You can sort standard wise and then division wise. And of course, serial number will be changed now because what was typed here, so Harbhajan was at the 10 serial. So that entire row is coming up. So let it be at present, don't worry, but it is sorted. After this sorting, you realize, okay, this is the correct serial number you should have. Then I can do one more thing. What is that? Go to the serial number. Already one is typed there. Then next two is typed. And now what I'm doing is selecting both the rows. You know how to drag this part. Point on this. When you get a black plus symbol, click and drag this part down. And now what will happen? The serial number changed. So Harbhajan is at the 4th row, data is done. And now this data you can use further. Is it okay or not? So that way it is helping you to sort the data. If the suppose sometimes the division is also same, then how you want to arrange? Then roll number you want to arrange. If assume the Sachin, Saurav, Rahul and Harbhajan, their roll numbers are randomly stored. Means Sachin's roll number is suppose 4, Saurav is 2, Rahul is 1 and Harbhajan is 3. So if it is randomly stored and you want to sort the data, what to do? Again serial number to this entire range you select. Although the things will change now. Sachin's total you can check, it is 480. Harbhajan's total is 530 in this case. After selecting, go to the sort option, click on the custom sort. Now when I'm selecting standard wise, division wise, I had selected. After that, it should arrange roll number wise. So third level I'm adding, click on this, I'm selecting roll number and click on OK. And observe your list. Sorry. Okay. Here I think you got deleted. That is the division part and roll number. And I'm clicking on OK. Observe the data has been changed. All 9 standards are together. In that, all the A standards are together, but the data is roll number wise. So Sachin came down and Harbhajan is up because his roll number is 3. So multiple columns you can select. If 9 standards same, then decide based on the division, then decide based on the roll number. So you can plan based on the multiple columns like this. Is it okay or not? Now with this background, one more part I want to tell you, hoping I'm not extending. Then next part is selecting the entire thing. Okay, what I can do is, and I'm selecting only names at present and the marks of all the students. Only names and the marks I'm selecting. What I can do is, I have one option here. Can you observe? The option is insert. So when you click on insert, it will give you some additional tabs also. And one of the option for you is a graph basically. And ready-made graphs are available for you. See what I'm doing. I'm selecting this particular chart. Click on this and I'll get the multiple different types of graphs. Might be a 2D column, 3D concept, 2D bar, pie chart, so many different options you will have. So first option only directly I'm selecting. When I select the first option and I chart is ready for you. Now you see a chart is shown in the Excel sheet only. Here only it is showing. Can we design this? Definitely. On top automatically, when you create an object chart as such in a worksheet here, what will happen is on top automatically options are coming. So which color you want? So background black color if you want, click on that and that is design. You have a down arrow key and different styles are there. You select how you want and that way you can plan. Now these are the ready-made things, no doubt. You want to modify this, you can modify this also. Easy way. What is the easy way for this? Let's see. I'm just clicking on this. Okay, now this looks, might be so many subjects are shown together and that's why it looks like this. What we can do is, if just for a simplicity part, I'm just canceling this chart at present. I'm just deleting, click on this and say cut. Instead of 6 subjects, I'm selecting only 3 subjects might be. Select the names select the three subjects. Then I click on insert, select the option, the graph concept. Here the graph is, I'm selecting the first option only I'm selecting. Graph is visible to you. And here the designing part will be easy again. Now select any option. Color background color black. But users are according to our choice we want to do. So can you observe on this chart concept, you have here a plus symbol and these options are there. From this, I am selecting a plus. Now chart elements. Now which are the chart elements we have? Click on this and you will get the chart elements. Observe. Let's shift here. And axis. Now there are two axes, X and Y axis concept is there. So can you observe the X axis some data is there, Y axis some data is there. So names and the marks basically are there. So when I click on this arrow, it will ask me the different primary horizontal. Primary horizontal. Just 1 minute. Sorry. So what is happening? The primary axis is primary horizontal concept. If you click on this and you will get the options here, select this part, then primary vertical, more options, increasing the size first, axis title is already there. So you can click on the axis title and then you can write standard 9 result. Whatever the heading you want to give, that is possible. Then again click on the chart plus symbol and different parts are there. Now here one part I want to highlight is data labels. If you click on data labels on every part, so how much Rahul got how much in English, that we don't know. So if you want that number should appear on top, you can click here and where you want to display. Now that is inside the base, inside end, or it should be at the center, or the last option I'm selecting is data callout. And what will happen? Data callout will display all the marks like this. So whichever method you feel comfortable, that you can write. So I'm saying inside end, and inside end will select the option at the end also, or the center concept. But I remove the data callout. Data callout is a better for me at present. I can right click on the screen and I can have an option. I can change the color font of the chart part, change the chart type also. The chart type is what? If I click on chart type, okay, that slow might be. I can have an option called as a pie chart and click on this pie chart. And okay, the same chart is changed to the pie chart. And you can get the options here. And here, this also you can design. What is happening at present is this chart is at present a pie chart and as an object as such. It's the same except if you want to save this as a chart area, that also you can save. Save as a template, you can use change chart type, you can do, or one option which I'm highlighting is a move chart. So if I click on move chart, it will ask me, you want to consider as an object, already it is an object, or you want to consider as a new worksheet. So if you click on this worksheet, type here, and here I'm writing pie chart for standard 9 result. When I type this and press OK, can you observe below? Down wherever I had created, at present I'm in this particular worksheet, down if you can observe, here I'm at present. And if I'm clicking on this OK, pie chart for standard 9 result, this chart which I had created is creating, I was here, so it is creating a separate worksheet for me and separately chart can be planned. So here again, you have additional options with the chart. You can plan whichever way you want this chart also. Is it okay? And okay, so this is your worksheet and this chart part also I had shown you. In chart, one more, so many different settings are there. Some part I just want to tell you, legend concept is there. Now, what is a legend concept? Now, Can you observe on this particular chart? You have the Rahul means blue color, then pink might be orange means Saurav. So that is a legend. Where you want to display that legend is displayed on a chart only. So what I can do is at present that legend I can select option and I'm saying bottom. So if I click on bottom, all the names, can you observe this Rahul, Saurav and all these things with their different color combinations, that is going down. So I can adjust the chart and I can work accordingly. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just changing the remaining part. Okay, so this way we can design the worksheet. What is expected now from you is you understood that at least few functions, min, max, average concept, sum concept, percentage. If you know the formula, directly formula you can write with the help of equal to symbol. Can I give you an assignment where you can create one and see over here I'm creating multiple things are there with the different charts I am writing, and here I am expecting you write a month's name. And month's name is what? Suppose you are entering your assignment, just I'm telling you. I'm writing here Jan. Then I'm saying Feb. I'm saying March. Like this, you can go on writing the months or whichever way you want. Even vertically, you can also plan. Now, what is the expense? That expense you can write here. So, what is the expense here? So, expense one. What is the heading expense? Might be the hoteling, might be picnics, or whenever you are going, or might be all the activities you can write. How much you are spending in Jan, so that amount you can write. Or a grocery also part elements you are talking, a grocery concept, and there you can write what how much you are spending on that. So suppose assume just example I'm saying 20,000, sorry 10,000. If I'm thinking this way, you write all the amounts. Can you total all these things and final expense in a particular month? Like this, can do it for the 12 months wherever we can save or unnecessarily we are purchasing few things, can you reduce that? So one at least one worksheet if you can prepare for your mom, definitely she'll be happy. Yes sir. Hello, can you hear me? Yes sir.
Sir, he'll be joining at a couple of minutes.
Okay, no problem. So can I give them assignments? I had one assignment I had given to them, so next time whenever they are coming, at least you can continue with that part.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So now can I stop here then? So many different things are there. One more thing I want to tell you in Excel is, in Excel, you can do the programming part also. People think that as Java, C++ and all these things are there. So in Excel, apart from the accounting purpose, you can do the programming also. So there is again a post separately Excel programmer. That way also they call him. So he's a special, again, additional parts are there. So many multiple functions which Excel is supporting. Of course, we had not done everything, but what is the required minimum things for us, that I had done today. So hoping you had understood, hoping you had liked that part. And so let me know your response, whatever you are creating, that also you send us so that we can evaluate and design the nice worksheet or a chart, pie chart or a bar chart, whichever chart you are creating, and send it to us.
Yes, sir. I'm very sure students will be participating.
Yes.
So, guys, I'm just unmuting you for a while, and let us see how did you like this session. So, I have allowed you to unmute yourself. If you can, please.
Sir, I like this session.
Sir, it was a
Very nice
very
session.
interesting session.
Interesting session.
We like this session.
We like
Guys,
In which language
We
can we
like
write?
love this session.
it was very
In which
interesting.
language we can write the code in MS Excel?
Sir, we like this session. It was fun.
We like this session.
We like this session.
We like this session.
Thank you.
special thanks to
We like
Chipdey
this
sir.
session.
Special thanks to Chipdey sir for finding time. Sir has a great institute running for different courses of computers and its application, different software by the name of K Gurukul, and they had been serving many students with many great results for many big time. And thank you so much, sir, with all your experience. I hope this session will be very useful for the students. And coming to the part of assignment, yes, there will be assignment और वो आपको सरप्राइज की तरह मिलेगा. नाउ असाइनमेंट का सीन ऐसा है कि आप लोगों को एक गूगल फॉर्म दिया जाएगा, एक कंपटीशन होगा जो आप लोगों को गूगल फॉर्म भरना है. आप लोगों को जिस कंपटीशन का टाइमिंग है वो सब इन्फॉर्म किया जाएगा, कौन से दिन पर होने वाला है वो इन्फॉर्म किया जाएगा। एंड देन उसके बेसिस पर आपको एक पर्सनल मैसेज आएगा जिसमें लिखा रहेगा कि बेटा आज शाम को 4 बजे तेरा टेस्ट होने वाला है, और आपको शाम को 4 बजे टेस्ट के लिए हाजिर रहना है। तभी तुरंत डेवलप करके आपको एक क्वेश्चन दिया जाएगा। As I said, Vianney is in real need of some good Excel sheet so that we can manage our students very nicely. So उसके लिए एक टास्क दिया जाएगा। The best coding in the Excel and the best use of formulas and the best alignment for the sheet will be declared a winner. And when you guys join us, we'll be using that file for the entire year. Okay. So yes, yes, sir. Chipde sir, please. You are mute. You are mute, sir. Sir, you are muted.
Sorry, sir. So someone was asking in between that which programming language we should use for the Excel concept. Excel has its own things also. That only we are using, not a separate language out from outside that we are saying. So programming is definitely possible. Okay, so that was a question asked. I wanted to answer, and I really want to wish all the best to the Abhimanyu summer camp concept. And it's a very nice thing with what you are doing. I was very thankful to both Yash sir and Vidhi madam also on believing on us. So definitely we will be a continued part of this part also. If you feel, we will be there always, sir. Thank you,
Great.
sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much once again. Guys, cheers for Santosh, sir, for taking time. Messages, come on. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
एंड अब क्या होने वाला है आगे वो मैं आपको बता दूं। कल फाइनली मैं आपसे मिलने वाला हूं, मैं आपको कुछ केमिस्ट्री सिखाने वाला हूं। आफ्टर 1 वीक लॉन्ग ऑफ वर्किंग इन केमिस्ट्री लैब, हमने कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट्स आप लोगों के लिए छाटे हुए हैं, और वो एक्सपेरिमेंट से मैं आपको आगे जो आप केमिस्ट्री पढ़ने वाले हो उसको विजुअलाइज करवाने की कोशिश करूंगा, ताकि जब आपकी केमिस्ट्री में ये लिखा रहे गैस रिलीज, तो आपके दिमाग में कोई और गैस रिलीज ना चले, केमिस्ट्री लैब वाली गैस रिलीज ही चले। इन एनी सेंस गाइस, tomorrow's session will be about chemistry and physics with lots of experiment, और आप लोगों के पे भी एक टास्क होगा। मैं आपको पहले पढ़ाऊंगा, फिर आपको एक्सपेरिमेंट दिखाऊंगा, उस एक्सपेरिमेंट का कंक्लूजन मुझे बच्चों को जवाब देना है बॉस। तो सब दिमाग बुद्धि पेन और पेपर लेके बैठेंगे, ठीक है? और कल के दिन आपको चाहिए होगा एक बहुत ही शानदार इंटरनेट कनेक्शन। तो बाजू वाले के पास है तो वहां बैठ जाना, खुद के पास है तो बाजू वाले को बुला लेना। कूल? ओके देन, सी यू ऑल गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच, लव यू ऑल, एंड वेट फॉर आवर असाइनमेंट इन दिस वीक। बाय बाय।
Thank you, sir.